Hey everyone, it's Joe here today, and I'm going to be clearing up some perk misconceptions and perk confusion. So I'm right here on the perk website, and I'm at their terms and conditions section, and I want to talk to you about some of the rules that people are really getting wrong with perk, and I need to outline and hopefully correct some of your thinkings on this. So I get asked about the perk routine that I'm doing a lot, and sometimes people cite rules with perk, whether it be with how many devices you can use or what apps you're allowed to use and how you're allowed to use them. And people are often citing a particular rule incorrectly, basically because it was changed. And the rule I'm talking about is how many devices you can use with perk. This is what this video is centralized around. I'll talk about a few other things too. But people are often saying still that you can use 5 devices per account. And sometimes I hear this weird thing where people say you can use 5 devices per app. I don't know where that one came from. I don't think it ever existed, but I remember the 5 device rule being around back the time I made my Perk TV video, which is like 2 years ago. And some people are still following a 2-year-old, a year-and-a-half-old mentality, and I'm here to refresh all you guys on the TOS of Perk. So on their website is where I'm at now, and looking through the first major bullet points of the TOS. These are like major things, 1 through 7. And then you get down to here, and this is like a long one, but I'm just going to look at the top 7 ones right now because these are the main ones, and most of these are common sense. We've already seen them before, like, yeah, they're going to collect information from you, no hacking of the apps, of course, and yeah, no encouraging other people to hack them. And then, oh yeah, this one too, I'll talk about this later. People get this wrong a lot as well, and it kind of ruins everything. But then, yeah, some of these. But number 6 is the number that we're going to look at that deals with how many devices you can use with perk now. So I'll go ahead and read this to you. Perk at its sole discretion will and can cancel or remove points from your account or suspend your account entirely if perk has reasons to believe that rewards were earned through means that are against the perk terms and conditions, as well as the spirit of the guidelines. Spirit of the guidelines? Examples of abuse that perk's automated technology will flag and will not be tolerated include extended inactivity, software that attempts to manipulate the program in any way, and app usage anomalies outside of normal behavior patterns. So this is a pretty interesting paragraph we have here for number 6. And the summary of this long-winded paragraph is basically that it's incredibly vague, and they don't get an answer as to how many devices you can actually use with perk. There is no clear-cut answer anymore, and this is what I have to tell people and correct them for the all too many times that people have cited the 5-device rule when it doesn't exist anymore. I'd say this was changed about maybe a little bit under a year ago. It was somewhere between now and a year ago that this was changed, and a lot of people are still following the old mentality, which doesn't get you anywhere because it doesn't exist, and that's not how they judge your account anymore, if they're going to flag you or not. So today I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about some bullet points that I've gathered through my own experiences and talking with other people as to how you can use perk better and to lessen your chances of actually getting flagged for doing something that you didn't realize you couldn't do because it's, yeah, the TOS has changed. So the 2 things that I want to leave you guys with as far as tips go to lessen your chances of getting flagged by perk. The first thing dealing with this rule is you don't want to earn over $20 a day with perk. Stay under 20, maybe 15. This isn't right. This isn't wrong. This is based on my experience and talking to several different people about what went wrong, how it went wrong, what they were using with perk, and what they weren't doing. And this seems to be a pretty popular number of people getting flagged. And it is pretty hard to make this much with perk right now. So you don't have to be worried about right now, but there are times where it's so easy. And I mean, things go up, things go down, and you're going to be like, wow, things are going so well, I'm going to keep earning more and more, and then tell you what, you're going to have a problem. So don't be earning too much, and that would be the number that I would say to stay under, because that could be seen as outside of a normal behavior pattern. The next thing I would tell you guys to do is is to diversify your perk routine. What this means is if you've got 10 to 15 phones with perk or some crazy number like that, you're using all these phones with perk, don't be using the same perk app on all those 15 phones. And this actually has a strategic benefit to it, as well as what I'm about to say. And the one of the two strategic benefits is if that app goes bad or something goes wrong with it, you're not going to be losing out completely, and you have other apps that you're familiar with that you can use with perk, and you're not going to be all out of the money because you put all your eggs in one basket. And then obviously the second reason is to stay in with this normal behavior pattern. And actually when people get flagged for using like 15 phones with one perk app, it's called overactivity. It's because there's too much money coming from one source. So diversify your perk routine and don't use the same perk app on too many phones. All right, I hope those tips helped you a little bit with this perk rule, dealing with how many devices you can have. And please stay up to date with your TOSs with the money-making apps and money-making websites. Speaking of TOSs, I'm actually adding a section, or I'm actually updating all the articles of the apps that pay you episodes I've done and the Make Money Online episodes, where I like talk about different things you can use to make money. And I'm going to be adding standardized tables of certain things, and one of those things in the table is going to be major bullet points of each TOS of every money-making app and every website I've reviewed. So this should make this easier, so you don't have to sift through things and see terms of conditions by like reading blogs or going through this monstrous thing. So that's coming soon with my website, and I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, you can send me an email as always. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, join our Facebook group if you want an answer quicker. I can't get to everything all at once, and I'll talk to you guys later, and have fun making money. I'll see you Friday for another Apps to Pay You episode. Actually, I've been doing myself. So once you download the app Quick Loot, you're going to be presented with the earnings screen. You don't have to create an account. However, I would recommend you guys go to the tab menu and add a recovery email. It says in the app that this is like insurance, so in case if your credits would glitch and